At the outset, we four would like to thank each one of you for responding to this. Please. We thank each one of you for being here on a very short notice. We thank each one of you. My dear friends, all of you know this is an extraordinary event. It's an extraordinary event in the history of any nation, and more particularly this nation, and extraordinary event in the history of this institution of judiciary. It is with no pleasure in our hearts we were compelled to take this decision to call for a press conference. For some time, the administration of the Supreme Court is not in order. There are many things which are less than desirable which have happened in the last few months. Time and again, as senior members of the court, and goes without saying that we are the senior most judges of the country also by virtue of age and our office today, senior judges, we thought we owed a responsibility to the institution, to the nation. We tried to collectively persuade the Chief Justice that certain things are not in order, therefore you should take remedial measures. Unfortunately, our efforts failed. And my dear friends, we are all, four of us are convinced that unless this institution is preserved and it maintains its equanimity, the democracy will not survive in this country or any country. For the survival of a democracy, it is said, the hallmark of a good democracy is an independent and impartial judge. The judge is symbolic here. It is the institution. Judge, there is a statement, but judge in the context means the judiciary. Now, well, anyway, a lot of things have been published in the press, pro, contrary, whatever it is. We are not entering a regular, it's not a political meeting where we go into all this controversy. But since all our efforts failed, even this morning on a particular issue, four of us went and met the Honorable the Chief Justice of India with a specific request, which we could not unfortunately convince him that we were right and the appropriate decision is to be taken. We couldn't convince him. Therefore, we were left with no choice except to communicate it to the nation that please take care of the institution and take care of the nation, because we have heard a lot of wise men talking in this country earlier. I don't want another 20 years later some very wise man in this country blame that Chalameshwar, Ranjan Gogoi, Madan Lokur and Kurian Joseph sold their souls. They didn't take care of this institution. They didn't take care of the interests of this nation. We don't want it to be said. So we place it before the people of this country. That's all, gentlemen, we wanted to inform you.
Sir, what are the issues
which you had gone into
what is the issue?
So what can be done to preserve the
Press ko kar dijiye. We call the press, man. Don't, please.
We are interested in the incident.
Well, we'll talk to you separately. It's a press. We wanted to.
So what are the issues? What happened this morning, sir? What happened this morning, sir?
See,
Can you give some instances? Yes.
we'll tell you something. About a couple of months back, exact date and all we'll give, four of us gave a signed letter to the Chief Justice of India. We'll give copies of that letter. You can call out from the letter what exactly happened. And we wanted a particular thing to be done in a particular manner. A thing was done in a particular, thing was done, but in such a way that it left too many questions. It raised further questions and further doubts about the integrity of the institution. That's what we believe. And many more things happened. So, and this morning also we had to go on something like this.
Sir, just a recommendation.
One.
We
give a copy of the letter. The issues are highlighted in the letter.
Issue in that. We leave it there.
We leave it there.
In a few minutes, well, don't overhear us.
No, sir, we're not over here. We are very busy typing.
Sorry.
What
This
happened
morning
this
you
morning,
said there was an issue.
We four of us went, made a request. Four of us went, met the Chief Justice of India, made a request that a particular thing is not in order, therefore it should be rectified. In spite of four colleagues, senior-most colleagues of the country, of the Chief Justice and senior-most judges of this country requesting, the Honorable Chief Justice thought that we are not right.
Why are you forced to maintain secrecy even now?
Sorry.
Why the secrecy even now? Why don't you speak out? What is this?
No, but the reason is this. See, everybody knows everything. See, I'll tell you something. See, look here, we are not running politics here. And then, somebody making a statement, somebody contradicting it tomorrow, all those things.
Please, sir. Please.
All right, we'll tell you. Brother, without giving the names.
Give the letter.
Once you look at the letter, you will know what exactly the complaint which you are making. We'll just give you a copy of the letter.
There is no speculation here. We are going to give you a copy of a letter which we had written 2 months back. All the issues are spelled out there. Go through that letter. You know what the issues are. Do we have to repeat those issues again?
Despite that,
But according to you, what are the...
is there any specific issue?
It is an issue of assignment of a case, which is an issue raised in that letter.
This is about lawyers thing.
Yes. So may I ask you a question, please?
Yes, no, justice lawyers.
Just give.
Not this one, there is another. This is my.
Sir, according to you, what are the remedies now? Do you want the Chief Justice to be impeached?
Sir, we are not saying anything. Let the nation decide. We are nobody's to
I don't
decide
think
it.
beyond this we
So
need
may
to
I
say
ask
anything.
you a question, please? Do you believe that there is interference by the executive?
Ma'am, please, madam, press conference, madam, please.
It's a critical question.
Ma'am, please. Ma'am, please.
We say we have communicated our message to the nation.
मैम आप अलग से पूछ लीजिएगा प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस में मत लीजिए सिर्फ कीजिएगा आप अलग से पूछ लीजिएगा प्लीज
Please let us know if there is any interference from the
I think,
executive with the
yeah,
judiciary.
I think,
I need an answer to this question, sir.
yes,
I do.
I think whatever,
Please, ma'am.
Guys, relax. Yes, sir, please.
I think whatever Justice Chalameshwar has told you is the whole of it. It's a discharge of a debt to the nation that has brought us here, and we think that we have discharged a debt to the nation by telling you what is what. More is there in the letter. Beyond this, I don't think there is any other issue we need to address.